A&C Gang. It's your girl Candy, and I'm back with another banger. Alright guys, so today I'm going to be reacting to Haminations. Haminations just dropped a video. AJ just told me. Y'all probably wonder why he ain't in the video, but he telling me to do a video. He over there across there in the bed laying down. He just got off home from work. Anyways, guys, I'm putting him on the spot. I shouldn't be doing that. I'm sorry. But anyways, guys, I'm about to react to Haminations. Let's get it. I swear they used to say that.
Welcome to Bryson's cooking show. Today we are cooking cereal. First add cereal, then... But Bryson, what if I like pouring the milk first?
Don't tell me what to do. Don't tell me what to do, now you get chopped up.
As I was saying, first add cereal, then milk, and voila, we've got cereal.
But I gotta ask, which I do, if you pour milk before cereal, you're a murderer. Just like how he just murdered that guy, you're a murderer. Who does that?
What? Wait, no.
The
Wait,
gates
what?
of hell open wide to receive thy soul. Now submit thyself to unending torment.
No, please, I'm a good boy.
Yeah, after you just killed that guy. Very good. Summon him to hell.
Oh, please save me.
You didn't give me... Yo, that's really a pet. You didn't give me enough treats, so... Be gone. Peace out, homie. May peace be with you.
Hi, I'm Bryson, and I once started a grease fire in my house. And believe it or not, this is not the first fire that the Haminations family has endured. Let me start at the beginning. Now, almost all these stories revolve around one sibling, the Pyromaniac of the family, my oldest brother, Brody. Now, before I decimate my brother's reputation, slander his name permanently, and ensure that he's never allowed within 500 feet of a lighter ever again, let me just preface with this. I love you, Brody.
Yeah, Brody.
Our journey begins when Brody was 3 years old. I remember it like it was yesterday. Except I wasn't even born yet. My family was visiting our grandparents and uncles, and my Uncle Mark decided to have some bonding time with Brody. It remains a mystery to this day what Uncle Mark was thinking, but he decided to teach Brody how to use a lighter and how to lock doors. Two essential skills for any 3-year-old, obviously.
Right.
In one fell swoop, this knowledge transformed Brody from a harmless toddler to a dangerous fire hazard capable of burning the house down.
Now, if you know, kids and fire ain't a good mix. I'm just saying. And I have experience with that. Let me tell you.
Brody put his knowledge to use immediately. He locked himself in Grandma's room, hid under the bed, and started melting the wax under there.
Wow.
The bottom of the bed began to burn, and the wax started melting down onto the carpet. The family smelled the smoke and ran around the house looking for Brody.
Oh my God! Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm. What's the procedure, everyone?
What's the procedure? Stay calm! But the door was locked. When they finally got in, they saw Brody with a lighter in hand, standing next to a burning bed. They
Immediately
put the fire
grabbed
out
this
quickly
kid.
as Brody watched. Even though I wasn't there, I can imagine Brody grinning to himself, because born inside him at that moment was a flame that would never go out.
And that is really a thing. When a kid gets their hand on fire, it's like they just like... So it's like engaged with it, and then they just keep playing with fire, and then you're just known as, I'm like stuttering, they're just known as that kid that has a history with fire and they never live it down. Never. The family
This
never
was
lets
the
them live it
beginning
down.
of a lifetime of pyromania. My parents were rightfully mad at Uncle Mark, and years later they got back at him. Uncle Mark's son was very young, and my parents were visiting. Hey, little guy, come here. I'm gonna teach you how to use a lighter.
No! No! No!
Oh, suddenly
Family
the whole
of a
house.
pyromaniac, or are you normal?
My main goal is to blow up.
The next incident happened 1 year later. Brody was 4, and I remember it like it was yesterday. Except I was still not born yet. Mom was outside the house talking to a friend, and Brody was inside unattended. He decided that he wanted a hot dog. He had seen our parents use the microwave before and thought, oh, I just need to put it in the microwave, hit a couple buttons, and hit start. So that's exactly what he did. But he unknowingly set it to over an hour. A while later, Mom's friend noticed smoke coming out of the windows in the house.
I mean, at this
Mom ran
point, just
inside
put
in
this
a
kid in a
panic and
bubble.
found Brody with his hot dog. I tried to make a hot dog, but all I got was a piece of poop. The hot dog was reduced to a flaming carbon crisp, burnt to the very core. And that's how my family house almost got burnt down by a hot dog. Then the next year, when Brody was 5, he got
seriously?
glasses. This time I remember it clearly. Except I still hadn't been born yet. Once again, he was left unattended in the kitchen. Brody found a lighter, sat on the counter, and began lighting it over and over. You know, for
Still didn't learn.
entertainment. Then he thought, I wonder if my glasses are fireproof. He slowly began to raise the lighter closer and closer to his face, and the lens cracked. Mom? What? What was that noise? Did you break your glasses? Yes.
Yo. Nah, for real.
And that's just the
I would annihilate this kid. Nah, I'm just kidding. But I was like, yo, don't touch fire. Anything with fire, don't touch it. Anything hazardous, don't touch it. Just stay away from everything. Just stay away from everything at this point.
tip of
Stop
the
being
iceberg,
curious.
or Fireberg. Brody, in his teenage and adult life, has regularly set paper towels on fire on the counter, started fires outside for no reason, and put tinfoil in the microwave. I'm not even joking. Hey, Brody, what are you cooking? And when Brody was 6, he had to be held on a leash whenever he would go out. Yeah, he was one of those kids.
One of them
However,
kids.
even the leash could not contain his chaotic nature, because somehow, in one day, Brody set off a car alarm, an elevator alarm, and an airport alarm.
I mean,
If you haven't figured it out yet, let me just spell it out for you. Brody was a menace to society. He's still a menace, but his wife...
at this point, we're just gonna call him Dennis. That's just gonna, if y'all know, y'all know. If you don't know, you're too young. Dennis the Menace, that's
keeps him in
his
check.
name.
Most of the time. Now, all these stories were about Brody, but this isn't Brody's channel. Now it's time to talk about how I started a fire. But
All
at
right.
least it was an accident, unlike Brody, who set stuff on fire on purpose. Also, all Brody's stories happened when I was just an unborn soul vibing in the quantum abyss.
Vibing, like,
I
hey.
kinda miss it. Anyway, on to my grease fire story. At this point, I had finally been born, and I was about to start a family recipe with my roommate Dallin. The chicken was defrosting and it was almost ready, so I put some oil in a pot and set the stove on low to heat up and be ready for the chicken. At least I thought I did, but I accidentally put the heat on maximum overdrive. Then I got distracted talking to Dallin and forgot all about the chicken.
That's how it be. That's how it be.
Yes.
After a while, the room suddenly started filling with smoke. I wonder what that could be. We looked and saw a plume of
that could be?
smoke coming from the pot. As I ran over to try and fix my horrible mistake, the smoke caught fire and blazed forth an eerie orange glow.
Yo.
I
Oh,
saw
God.
into hell in that moment, and the face of Satan stared back at me. Then, for an excruciating couple seconds, I sat there frozen, wondering what to do. Have you heard the term fight or flight? Well,
yeah.
there's actually a third option, freeze.
Oh,
And my
that's true.
brain chose freeze.
That's true.
Dallin saw that I was paralyzed and quickly jumped into action. He grabbed a bowl and carefully covered the pot and extinguished the flame. I was so embarrassed that my big, strong roommate had to save me. I very gingerly helped get rid of the smoke by opening the windows. I cooled and cleaned the pot and very carefully finished the recipe.
Bruh.
So good and tasty?
I also apologized profusely to Dallin, who insisted that it wasn't a big deal. I honestly can't properly explain how embarrassed and ashamed I was. I was just trying to be an adult and make a meal, and I almost burned my house down. But I learned a valuable lesson. The lesson is, have a roommate who's not afraid of fire. I will be more
At least he learned the lesson, because his brother didn't learn one to this day, apparently.
careful in the future, and hopefully next time I won't freeze. To end things off, I want to encourage you all to be careful and cautious when cooking, because you could literally die. Also, stay away from Brody or he will burn down your house.
He burn you down.
Fortunately, fire won't be an issue for me, because since my fire incident, I have mastered waterbending.
Hey.
And I've mastered firebending. Don't do this, Brody. Don't
Facts.
challenge me. It won't end well.
Ah! I mastered fire bending. Yo, that's so perfect. Yo, this is so freaking epic right here. I love the air firebender, waterbender, last airbender vibe. Let's go, Ham. Because Brody playing games. Wow. Yeah, I know that's not it. I know that's not over. Right. Yes. With the uppercut. Dramatic turnaround. Yo, flame him! Not literally, because I'm not on Team Brody. Oh! Over! It's over! Nah.
I'm sparing you, brother. I'm letting you go in the name of our past friendship. But I warn you, even a single step out of line will result in your permanent end.
Yes. I saw that coming. I've watched Avatar too many times. Hey, Team
Whatever,
Bryson.
this game sucks anyway. You're just mad because you lost. Maybe, but at least my house isn't on fire. Hi, thanks for watching. Wasn't that—
Oh my gosh. Yo, you can't go wrong with a Hamination. I just love how he did the ending using that firebender, waterbender, last airbender analogy. Chef's kiss. Chef's kiss. And he made a great point. Flight, fight, and freeze, the 3 Fs. Why didn't nobody think of that? Because it's a fact. I freeze. So I know. I freeze and I'm like, oh, should I run? Like, what the freak should I do? I don't know what to do. It's like that in-between stuck moment. We don't know whether to flight or fight. But Hamination is the son. I can't get enough of Ham. My son, Ham. And your brother, he needs to learn a few lessons because son is tripping. Son is tripping. Okay? Okay. Nah, but thank you guys for watching the video. I hope to see you guys soon. I'll see you guys later. Peace.